Good morning, everybody. This is Deric Lipski coming to you live from inside my vehicle. And today is day 7, right? The 7th day of the month. And again, we're reading from Joel's book, I Declare 31 Days of Greatness. So I made these videos in accordance to that. So basically, this is not my material. I'm just reading it, but then I kind of give you a little bit about what I think of it. And hopefully what you hear from Joel, what from me helps you in some way. That's the goal of this series, is every day to put this on and hopefully to hear a message that resonates a little bit, and maybe in your time of need you hear the right message, whether it's on the 7th, on the 21st, on the 3rd, or the 18th, whatever day it is that you hear that message that you need to hear. So today's message is this: I declare that God has a great plan for my life. He is directing my steps, and even though I may not always understand how, I know my situation is not a surprise to God. He will work out every detail to my advantage in His perfect timing. Everything will turn out right. This is my declaration, right? So this talks about always trying to think about what's going to happen. And if you just have faith that stuff's going to work out and press forward, you don't have to worry about it. Just know that God has a plan for you, okay? The scripture talks about how all of our days have been written in God's book. He has already recorded every part of your life from the beginning to the end. God knows every disappointment, every loss, and every challenge. The good news is your story ends in victory. The good news is your story ends in victory. Did you guys hear that part? It ends in victory. So even though if you might be having something happen now, this is not the final chapter of your life. The next chapter, or the 15 chapters from here, is going to end in victory, okay? The good news is your story ends in victory. Did I say that again? Your final chapter concludes with you fulfilling what God's purpose and destiny for you is. Sometimes we focus too long on trying to figure out why something didn't work out the way we wanted to. Maybe why a marriage didn't last, or a relationship, or why we weren't given a position we worked hard for. You may not understand everything you've been through, but if you just keep pressing forward, have faith, not letting the bitterness take root, you'll come to a chapter in your life that will put the whole thing together, a chapter that will cause it to make sense. You may not see it yet, but God has the right pieces to make the puzzle fit together. The puzzle may not make sense right now, but don't be discouraged. There's another piece coming that will put it all together, right? So if you guys ever do a puzzle and you're like, these pieces don't fit, and you're near the end, like, this will never work, and then you find that one piece that, it joins everything, it puts it together, that's what he's talking about, that God has a plan for us, right? That we might not see that final piece of the puzzle, but it's there, and you have to have faith that it's coming, right? You have to just believe that no matter how bad it gets, you have to push forward, right? If you're in sales, you have a slump month or months, it sucks. I've been there, right? You have to push forward and know that you're doing the right thing every day. And if you keep doing the right thing, the results will be there. They may not be there today or next week, but they will come. And sometimes, like I say, when it rains, it pours. It just comes. And then one thing I've learned in this business, in real estate, is that saying is so true, that when it rains, it pours. It's feast or famine a lot of times. They always say you should have a steady increase. And I mean, that's a nice thing to say, but the reality is, especially here in New England where the seasons take play, like winter sucks. It slows down. So you have to know that's coming. So in fall, like the squirrel, you tuck your nuts away. Well, you know what I mean. That's put your money away in the bank. Let me rephrase that. Put your money away and store it so that you can get through these tough months, because you have Christmas and all those things, right? Look at the season we're in now. You guys can't see it here, but let me take you outside quickly and take a look at this, right? I'm filming this in end of September. This is everything's changing, man. Everything is changing. This is my favorite time of the year. Stuff changes, right? You guys got to know that you got to have faith in what's happening, that God has a plan for all of us. And even though the parts may not seem like they make sense now, you'll see it in the future. Just make sure you hang in there, you have faith, you keep doing the right thing, and I promise things are going to turn around for you. Again, I'll put tomorrow's message up here and also yesterday's message, so in case you're strolling through here and you missed one, you can click on it. But really, I want to make sure that you guys are getting these messages on the day that they're made, because that's just the way it works. And hopefully the message resonates with you, that you guys hear something that goes, all right, like, to give me the strength to go on one more day, right? That's all I ask for. All right, as usual, guys, I'm glad. I hope this message helps you. I'll see you tomorrow at the next message.